Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we are back to continue our playthrough of Empire Total War featuring Darthmod and the 40 unit save version. And we're going to start this one right off by trying to do a little payback on the high seas to Portugal for putting it mildly, taking it to my trade nodes, especially here in Brazil. We brought down 5 different flutes to go up against their 4 different galleys. Now their galleys have tons of experience versus my rookie flutes. Let's just hope our higher numbers and their battle-worn ships make this a possible victory for us. So let's cross our fingers here. And it's they got a lot lower guns on a lot of these, although one appears to be almost full strength for them. Actually, full strength might be 60 guns if memory serves me. So they're all weakened to some degree, and yet the battle meter is equal. Maybe it's because my wobbly flutes don't always shoot on target with those superior gun numbers. Well, we'll find out. We'll meet you on the high seas. Alright, this is one of those, and maybe the game knew it. The wind is against us. And so what I think I'm going to do as far as deployment goes is we're going to try and get all the way over here on the side. So hopefully we can at least go crosswind. Yeah, we'll just turn to kind of go across the wind, catch a little wind as we move over to engage them. Hopefully... Hopefully that'll work for us. In fact, since they have the wind with them, let's go way ahead of them. Okay, these galleons are tough little ships also. Gotta hand it to the Portuguese, gotta hand it to the Spanish that use these extensively. For as many battles as they've been in, the hull strengths really aren't that bad, except for one side on the second galleon. So let's hope we can pull this one off. This is supposed to be our payback mission. Yeah, they used to have 60 guns, now it's down to 43 on the best. The rest are all down to around 2021. Okay, they're turning up to try, well, they've got the wind, let's put it this way. So we're going to turn ourselves up a little bit more, and as we do, we'll start gaining the wind on our own. Unfortunately, we are a little bit strung out. In fact, because of that, let's ungroup ourselves and get everybody moving individually. And the first shots of this battle are officially off. Not necessarily devastating shots, but we did get the first shots off. And the second shots, the second round, with no answer yet, but they're starting to slowly turn, it looks like, to be able to bring some fire against us. And the rest of my vessels have yet close in, so that's our disadvantage right now. And they fire their first shots in return. Looks like they're gonna beat us to the punch. Ooh, but we got a nice round off there. on, guy. Turn in front, turn in front. Bring that lumbering flute around and get some fire. There we go. We like that shot. We get payback upon us. We're still getting some decent shots on him. And now we're going to be spreading the shots against other vessels. Get around the bow yet again for another nice shot. Oof, we're gonna get a bow shot of our own though. Trying to thread the needle on these guys. On their lead ship. Can we sneak through? Can we get some wavering on their lead vessel? He is routing. We'll keep this one along to keep the pressure on, keep the shots on. Start bringing some more around. Oh, but he's coming back. Ships are having struggles passing each other. We're going to halt here. We're taking some nasty broadsides here. No, halt here. So his lead galleon, even though it wavered, is hanging tough. Oh, wavering. We got him wavering again. Let's bring the shots on him. Make him surrender. He is gone. We've brought one down. It's time to bring around to get our superior numbers back over here. We do have some more wavering. Bring some guns to bear. if we can bring this other vessel around to get us some more guns on their ships. This guy's hull is weakening the most from what I see. We can get a few more shots timely off on that one. This one just has one strong side, one weak side. It's trying to come up around us a little bit. Turn too much to give these guys too direct of a bow shot. We'll get more into the wind here to try and get a good position against this guy. And we're going to have to start getting more into the wind to stay close to these guys down below. Time to turn into the wind, guys. Lest they get the position on us, which they're already going to have the stern shot here. Right now their guns, until we get turned, are outnumbering us temporarily. Hoping turning in the wind would help the flutes be a little more nimble, but not the case. I think we need to take this guy on over on his weak hull side. And the rest of us are starting to turn. Finally, catching wind in the sails. The bulk of us are very long distance right now, so let's see if we can't head them off a little bit from the direction they're going. I'm guessing, and I'm looking at his hull strength, and I'm guessing we're on the right side. We're on the weak side of his hull, which would be a good thing for us. We're down to 29 guns, but he is only down to 15. And I'm almost sure that the orange, the weak hull, is the one that we're battering. And taking a look visually. Uh-oh, don't waver, don't waver. It's also our weak hull side too. Don't lose it, guy. Don't lose it. Get a round off. That is his weak hull side over here. Can we get anyone else up to support? We're gonna lose one. We're gonna lose one, and that's not good. We'll try turning to get the better hull side out if we can make the turn. Unfortunately for a flute, trying to make that nimble turn, we're asking a lot. Got a sense of wavering here. And he's routing. We're getting another one to rout. We gotta keep him in our sights here. We're on his weak hull side. We're getting him to potentially rout also. We can keep the guns on him. Or I guess ships are hers, right? We at least got around to our strong hull side without panicking, without routing. Still routing, but they're rallying. That one ship with the weak hull keeps rallying somehow. Let's keep the shots up. Oh, he's routing again. Oh no, we are routing ourselves all of a sudden. And we come back just in time to take some shots. Oh, and we rout again. Vessel to bear on this guy that's routing. He's on fire and he has surrendered. Now we got to bring these vessels back. We both have surrendered, so we have 2 surrenders. So we're 4 on 2 right now. We're going to see if we can cut him off and make that wavering a surrender. And then we have 1 vessel left that we've got to maintain contact with. Hearing some small arms fire. He is routing. And now back to wavering so we can get shots off. We don't want that. Ending the battle. Well, we are going to continue because we don't need these guys to escape. I'll bring you back on the other side to let you know if we were able to catch them or if they've outrun us yet again. Another one has surrendered. All right, and we did get them both to surrender. Close victory, but we pulled it off. Thank goodness. They had been battle worn, even though they took it to us and took over or kicked us out of a bunch of trade nodes. We at least weakened them down to make this battle possible, this victory possible. And I needed every little bit of help we could get. It was not easy, let's put it that way. And let's see, I think what we'll do is we will keep these galleons because we need some more vessels for trade nodes. So we're just gonna say thank you for providing us your vessels, and we will take them and use them on the nodes until we can get ourselves strengthened up in the vicinity. So there we go. We're going to take one of our galleons now to scout out what trade nodes we might have available to us. We have 2. I think the other 2 are full. No, they are not occupied. Ho, ho, ho. Guess what? We're back in business on the coast of Brazil. We are back in business. We'll send a couple flutes down here. We'll send a couple flutes right there. We'll send a flute and the most promoted galleon there. We're going to have to do some repairs on top of all this. And what we'll start doing is we'll send one of these back, the weakest galleon back right now to get repaired. And then start rotating them out. These sheeps, these sheeps are very worn out, man. Okay, let's take a look elsewhere now. All right, we've landed here and taking a look at Guatemala, and we're going to have a big old land battle here is what it looks like. We've got 14 of our troops, and we do out now. Well, now that's showing the troops in it, so we're about even as far as quantities and numbers go, trying to move against Guatemala. But I'm feeling like we need to make this happen and need to make this move now. Now, before I said I forgot to build cavalry, but you know what? I just realized afterwards, yeah, I did build 1 extra cavalry down here. Let's go see if by bringing him over, if he'll have the range to support our attack. So let's go pick him up. And I don't think we had any more that we built back on the main island where we've been producing our units. No more to pick up there. So we're going to send our Navy down and pick up the cavalry unit. There we go. Now drop him off right here. Yeah, and it looks like he'll be able to join us. So let's get us on our way. Let's add our extra cavalry. I'll feel better with that extra cavalry unit. And let's get ourselves, follow up the naval battle with a land battle. And look at that, we've got mortars in this battle. My favorite. And what we're going to have to do is, we do have the mobility to be able to get there and take them out, but we'll probably initially keep our cannon fire on them. But anyway, I'm sure he won't surrender. So we'll see you on the battlefield. All right, we are right. This is what you call a city battle. And the disadvantage to us is he can hide his mortars in there and be protected against our artillery, where it's going to be hard for me to hit him. So we're going to have to send out the cavalry to go hunt down some mortars. The good thing is, being this kind of a terrain, his army more than likely will not be lined up, will be scattered all around, so maybe we can thread the needle and get to his mortar unit, and at the same time start our own moving up through the city. Well, we'll just have to see where he's set up. Let's take a look at our own units, and I'll be right back, and we'll review the setup that I decided to use. Okay, this is our setup. This is what we're going with. I just took our line and spread it out. No reserves. But I'm more concerned about making a thin line to withstand, or better withstand, their bombardment until we're able to take them out. Cannon, it's kind of cool having this hill behind, because look at the range of view that we have on their troops down in the city below. It gives us quite the vantage point. And even though we can't quite have the range to the far corners of where they may set up, I like the ideas of being able to bombard down on the city, and we'll have them a little bit removed in the rear, and we'll just deal with it if this placement ends up not being ideal. We're near the edge of the map, apparently. No, that's just their range. So we will be able to, if we need to move them, we still have a path where we can get them down from here. But boy, what a protected, cool zone from any attack that they have. So we're going to highlight our cavalry here. We're going to see where they set up, and we're going to see if we can take out that mortar. Then I'm going to feel a lot more confident. There it is. The mortar garrison's right there, and we are pelting it right off the bat. In fact, we're going to bring this cavalry unit straight on in right now. That's the closest one we got. He got to hurry and get there while he's isolated. We'll keep the other cavalry unit kind of hiding off on the, well, not hiding, but off on the flank over here. Got to be aware, a lot of hill zones that we potentially cannot move through, at least easily. Come on, cavalry. Let's get over there. Well, our own cannon at least are making hits. We're not taking out any guns, but we're lowering their regiment numbers. We got some reinforcements moving up here. I'm going to re-target the cannon right now. On militia, on citizenry, no. Militia, well, we got a lot of militia that we can target, but that's a lot of what they have. So let's just start targeting militia so that as our cavalry closes in on the mortars, we don't get friendly fire. See if he notices our cavalry coming in. Is he going to start bombarding them? Cavalry needs to hurry. In fact, we want to enclose for melee. quicker way to take him out. Oh no, he's getting his reinforcements just in time. This is tough. It's also our general's unit. And we're going to take him back out because right now there's no guns active. We've disrupted the mortars. And since this is one of his strong units, we're going to bring the artillery back over here. Come on, get out of there, guys. Get out of there. Melee is done. Your job is done. Get out of there. So that was my general's unit, and their general survived. And we took out the mortars. Now we got to bring our attentions back on them. We do have native units that could be hiding and attacking anywhere, so we got to be aware of them also. What is with my commander over here? Why is this artillery not, this cavalry not moving? Oh, is he not able to get up there? Is that it? Bring him over to the flank then. It is now time to start moving on them. Actually, with our artillery, they're going to be moving on us right now. Look at that. We don't have to move yet. We're going to have to move to search them out. The only problem with this setup is the fact that we have no reserve units. So if they come in for melee, the militia is prone to do that. But not if they just stand there. Not following their orders very well. We got a flanking unit coming down here. We're going to start bringing the cannon fire down there. Cavalry to fire. Let's bring this cavalry up on their rear. Oh, they're already faltering. Change the direction. Start getting on their flank with our cavalry. We got to keep our eye on the regiment of foot coming in on our side. We'll bring ourselves just a little farther over. His regiment of foot is advancing towards us. They are shattered, so we shouldn't see them anymore. The armed citizenry is holding. Ah, there we go. We get them. I was going to go for armed citizenry. They are holding up extremely well. We've got a unit moving over on this side. Is he going to try flanking us? Is it better for us? We got a hillside here that's awkward to move through, move around, to move over. We're going to reorient the line here. We are under fire now from the armed citizenry. We're going to take the cavalry back because we don't need them in a standing firefight. Artillery, where do we need to help the most? Right there in the center. Armed citizenry is coming down. I think what we're going to do is charge right into them. We're going to have them feel the cold, hard steel of our cavalry units. Well, charging in, they stopped. Come on, now you're going to have to face around the fire because you stopped. Through the trees, out onto the armed citizenry, and they do not like this charge. Their center falls and falters. And they have faltered. So now it's time to start helping support the one area that we have left to support. And that is way over here. We'll just continue our bombardment of the retreating units. But since this is a city battle, we don't have to worry about running them all down. What we will start is this wing, this side would seem secure. We're going to start advancing towards the city. We're going to have to start hunting down any native units if there were any. I'm almost sure there were. Let's see if we can turn the corner here, bring more guns to bear. On his remaining, this is a regiment of foot colonial line infantry. I'm not sure if he's in range of the artillery. He is just out of range of my artillery, so smart man there. Except we got the cavalry on the way to save the day. Get up at a better angle up this hill. I'd rather have you not charge on a frontal and see if we can't get up from a different angle. We're able to see them over the rise. We're going to find out as we close in if we can get shots off. This is what we needed. Superior firepower. We'll reorient you on the hurry. And now we got our cavalry to come in and charge on them. Can we get in there before they finish their turn? Don't need them shooting into each other's backs. When will they ever learn? I'm going to silence these troops real quick. Oh, our general, the commanding general, not of any army, but of this particular battle, has fallen. We're holding our own right at the moment, 77-101, so we are depleted, we are hurting, but so is he. He's very shaken from our melee combat, and we are not taking extensive losses compared to him, so we're going to just keep on with the melee battle. Signs of weakening. Their confidence is falling rapidly. And they are breaking the attack. Now let's take a look at the rest of the battlefield. See if we can start moving these guys up the hill. We have their mortars unit that is just back there and very confident, even though they have no mortars. So we're going to advance on them. And we are going to bring our cavalry up this direction also. We're not finding any other units that I can see at the moment. We're going to continue advancing on this side of the city. We'll just have to do it because of the terrain. We're going to have to do it in smaller units. We're just going to bring the cavalry over here to charge them down because they're going to get it done quicker than anybody else over this terrain. And they see him coming, and they are smartly running away. Oh, we have found the numbers. Oh, no wonder they were hiding up here. We have found where they are. I don't know that we're in range of any artillery though right now, and they are wiping out our cavalry. We can't retreat them fast enough. Halt! We're closer than we thought. Need the cavalry. Now that we got infantry support, we are going to need this cavalry back to help us out, especially against those archers I saw. They're going to allow you to fire from a distance. Bowmen, musketmen, musketmen. Open fire, boys. Let's take them out. Well, once we get in position. Units up in this direction, just in case this gets out of hand, because we definitely do not outnumber them right now. These guys up there the closest. We are retreating, unfortunately. We need you up here in a hurry to help reinforce our lines, our makeshift lines. And the bowmen, we're charging in. have recovered. We'll keep you in reserve capacity now. We are wavering against the bowmen, but we are weakening them at the same time. Well, these wavering units need to get out of there. Oh, too late. But we did get him to break. We're getting them to break overall. We need to reorient ourselves in a hurry. Reinforcements all around. And they're back in hiding into the woods, as it would appear. So let's get up to those woods and not let up. Keep our advance going. They are tired, so we're going to not run if we don't have to. Back out of the woods. We need to get in close. Now we will run the remaining distance. We need to see who we're firing against here. In fact, we are just going to enclose and melee. In fact, that just may be the way we have to deal with these guys, given the fact that they can be hidden so well. Once we see them, close in and charge. Hold fire so we don't shoot into the backs of our own guys. And hand to hand on these guys seems to be the way to go. So let's, now that I've mentioned that, let's make sure we outnumber them. Bring the rest up for support. And they have broken. Keep up the melee pressure. Oh, they're all breaking now. They see what's coming. They see our change in tactics, and they don't like it. The question becomes, is there any other miscellaneous units out there? And that's it. We have won the battle. And it's a heroic victory for us. Congratulations, men. All right, we have lost 689. Better than I expected with all the melee battles we had going on. And we have captured Central America once and for all. We'll repair the building there. We will repair the port there. And we get this province back in action. About the only thing we have left to take care of down here as far as Spain is concerned is that rinky-dink little unit right there. And then we will have kicked Spain out of the Americas. Congratulations. Our boys got it done, with a little help from the Indians down here in Florida. So the one other thing we have to do, but I probably will not fight this battle, but I will take a look as we advance up the road here towards Niagara to get a sense of what we're going to be facing. And where have they gone? I swear I saw a reinforcing army dropped off up here. So let's just see if we can move on in. Unexpected. I think they'll surrender. Oh yeah. And we have a new territory. All right. I think on that victorious note, two big old nice battles, naval, one land battle. I think we have kicked Portugal. Oh, no, I take that back. They have Montreal. So they're waiting for us in Montreal. So Portugal has captured Montreal. That's what they did with the army that they landed. I believe they landed it in Quebec, moved down. They must have taken Montreal. So we got to still be prepared for battle. Does this army need any healing? I don't think so. Since they surrendered, we're in good shape. Let's go down and look at healing some other forces with the funds we have. And there we go. While I'm thinking about it, we're going to go down here and get our gentlemen.
Hoe kan ik u van dienst zijn? Orders? Niemand vermoedt iets.
And I believe he should be on the ship. Yes, the agent is on the ship. We boarded properly. And let's see how far back we can move. Maybe what we'll do just to be safe is we'll stop off in this port right here so we don't have to be picked off at sea by random. And there we go. So we have regions captured. 2. That's an extra region to capture that I wasn't expecting. So there's a little bit of excitement. What we'll do is we'll take a break here so I can look around the map at the beginning of next episode, see where else we want to give our attentions to. Obviously, one is going to be in the Northern Americas against the remaining Portugal forces, the unknown remaining Portugal forces that have taken a territory up there. And then we'll see if we can continue holding strong. We'll probably start out with a look over in the East Indies before we get on to a next turn, see if we can strike back yet or do anything over there against the Portuguese Navy. So, nice turn. I hope you all enjoyed it. Give me some feedback. Hit that like or dislike button. Leave me a comment. Just say hi. You know how it goes. And please subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss any future episodes. And we'll see you next time. Sure do appreciate you taking the time to watch.